What's going on? Welcome to another edition 91 of Heart of the City. We are back, the dynamic dude, me, Unpopular Opinion Sports, and the coach in the building, Mr. Coach Ed Gladney. We're gonna get into the show, man. Y'all hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the Aboriginal Sports Network, subscribe to Unpopular Opinion Sports and Coach Ed's amazing world of sports. We'll be right back right after the intro. Let's get it.
Ricey K, the Raisin Man.
All right, yo, what it do? Welcome, New York City sports fans. Welcome all sports fans to another edition of Heart of the City, episode 91. On the way to 100. Who knew, man? Yeah, you already know, man. So, got a lot to get into tonight. Gonna be a quick show, man, but we're gonna run through it real fast, man. But before I do so, man, Coach, what's good with you, man? How you feeling tonight, man? Talk to the people.
Yeah, I'm all right, man. Just, busy day, just, a lot going on, just like everybody else, time of that night, you start to wind down. So, but I'm good. I'm here to talk sports and get at it, man. Let's get to the heart of the city, man.
Yeah, man. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to the heart of the city. So, we're going to set it off, man, let's get into a little hockey news, man. Let's get into a little hockey news, starting off with the New York Rangers. New York Rangers down right now 2-1 in the third period to the Calgary Flames. Rangers been struggling this shit. It has been a struggle bus for the Rangers. 33, 29, and 6. Fighting for a playoff berth. But it is not looking good right now. I ain't gonna hold you.
What's the point totals?
Right now, let's see. Get to right here. Here we go. 72. So
8 points behind the
Rangers right now are they are 8 points behind the Devils. New Jersey Devils not in action tonight. So
and but 5 behind the Senators too. So two teams in front of us.
Clinging to that wild card spot, the Devils, but the Rangers, man, they got work to do. The Islanders, they look like they are dead in the water. Dead in the water right now because guess what? They behind a lot of teams: the Bruins, the Blue Jackets, the Red Wings, Canadians, Rangers, Senators, Devils, Hurricanes, and Capitals. Yikes!
What's going down in Florida? Hockey in Florida is picking up, man.
Yeah, man. Panthers ain't no joke,
Yeah,
man.
no,
That
I know.
goaltender they got, can't think of his name. I think it's Brav. Provide something. But Islanders tied up with the Penguins 2-2 in the third period. So Islanders definitely need to get this one. It is getting late in hockey season. Coach, man, what's your thoughts, man, on New York hockey? Looks like a lot of things in New York ain't going well, man.
I mean, is that a byproduct of bad play, or are the other teams, have they elevated their games? I mean, last year with the Panthers, they them winning it all. I mean, they're riding high off of that. So, and the other teams, look, during off season, that's what you do to get better. So, did the Rangers, did the Islanders, did they get better? The Devils last year didn't do well. So now it looks like they're improving. So, is that a byproduct of everyone else getting better, and the Rangers and the Islanders not? Or is it that they're just having a bad year, and you know what, they'll rebound and come back next year? So
I feel like the Rangers will. I feel like the Islanders. I mean, the Islanders had a run a few years back, but it hasn't been good for them in recent memory. So Rangers usually a pretty strong team. So have been the Devils, but seems like they all are struggling this year. Now, let's get into some, we like to call over here, bonus coverage. Got our boy Leaf on the call with the Brooklyn Nets in a fight right now with the Boston Celtics, 80-78 in the fourth quarter. So we're going to get to Leaf on the call on the Aboriginal Sports Network. Let's hear from our boy Leaf.
2022, bro. I guarantee you, bro. I guarantee you, 2022 from the mid range. That's crazy. Leave your boy. I don't know about that, bro. What's crazy is I try to go for that, bro. Like when I do shit. Yeah, shout out to Jason Kidd. Oh man, I'm really watching NBA with the Ops. Instead of watching NBA with the Ops. 76-78, man. 8.5 minutes left in this game. Chris will bring the ball up. We keep Richard out of the paint, out of driving situation. We good. Porzingis fires a long three. Good rebound. Wofford. 8 minutes to go. Oh, great screen. Oh my God, yo. Get your ass on the floor. Who's that guy hit? That Drew? Drew got body, bro. B-wall. Big body screen. Rebound by Martin. That was a great goddamn screen by Dayron, bro. Out the Martin, Hezzy in the lane. Layup is good. Nets take a 2-point lead.
Let's go Nets. Let's go.
I know why the nigga Drew Holiday got beat.
Go, son.
Smack the shit out of them.
Yeah, bully
So
ball.
sit your ass down, Drew. Sit your ass down.
Let's go.
Say, yo, bro, you live. I'm going hard in the city. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Today's Tuesday, right? Yo, I am. Right after this game. Miller with a 3 hits. Just go back down by 1. 7 minutes to go in the 4th. Oh man. Wow. Out to Dayron. Out to Clowney lines up. I ain't really believe that shot. Damn, man. 3-pointer is good. And that's another 3 by Baylor. Timeout. Yo, I don't know. Yo, he be getting killed by random. We can't get killed by random. We can't get killed by randoms. What's K the Kid? I've been
All right, man. Shout out to Leaf in the building. And the Nets are in a dogfight with the defending champions. Who knew? Let's go across town to the other New York squad, the New York Knicks. New York Knicks getting a win last night, 116-95 against the lowly Miami Heat, who have just fell off a cliff. They got 22 from Duncan Robinson, 20 from Tyler Hero, 12 from Bam. Rookie Kelly Ware, 10, and Davion Mitchell, 12 off the bench for the Heat. But we here to talk about the New York team. So, Knicks getting a heck of a performance by Mikal Bridges, 28 points, 3 assists, 10 for 14 from the field, 4 for 6 from 3, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Karl Anthony Towns, 23-7 on the night. Looks like no Jalen Brunson, of course, hurt. But Mitchell Robinson off the bench, 10 points and 9 rebounds. So Josh Hart with a triple double, 12 points, 11 assists, 13 rebounds, and 4 steals. But
in reference to that,
take it away.
Just so everyone knows, he tied Clyde Frazier with 8 for the season. So, and that after the game, Clyde Frazier was congratulating him on that. So, that's something I did not know. And, if you're on the same, in terms of triple doubles, if you're on that level, then that speaks volumes. So
definitely does.
Definitely go ahead. I just wanted to talk
about that. You could speak on the Knicks better than I can.
And the other thing,
what did you see out of this team in this game, Coach?
At different point in time, different guys were stepping up. There was a point in time where Cat, I think he had like 11 or 12 points straight. He really changed the dynamics of the team. They were running a little bit more of him and Mitchell, so he was playing the 4 and Mitchell was out there. Mitchell Robinson really helps the defense on this team. I mean, I can't speak enough about it. Since he's come back, if I'm not mistaken, they're now 6th in the league in defensive efficiency. He really and you spoke about that. You harped on that last year. You know, you said that, you know, the Knicks need Mitchell Robinson and his defense, and that's what it's looking like. It's like, okay, well, you know, when Brunson comes back, you know, it's how they, you know, he helps pick up a lot of the misses in a sense defensively, but you know, he can help change the way, and you're going to need that come the playoff time. And one last thing, I think it's been since I know since Brunson has been out, I think Mikal Bridges is averaging, I think, about 25 points or 26 points per game since Brunson has been out, or on a 4-game period. I can't remember, but I was reading it. I think it was last night. I was reading that, so that just speaks to, you know what, he can bring it. And I've noticed that even OG, there was a point in time OG was averaging, you know, 20 points a game. I mean, a game for a period of time.
More opportunity. They get more opportunities. So, you know,
Well,
you get more shot opportunities. You know, you get more chance to put the ball in the bucket. And also, I think Brunson can become a little bit of a ball stop at times. You know what I mean? On offense. So now maybe that ball moves around a little bit more now that you don't have the offense going through necessarily Jalen Brunson.
Josh Hart is doing a lot more facilitation, which, you know, his assist numbers are going up. But now Brunson, to that point, and even Tibbs, you got to identify that, and you got to say, you know, Brunson, this is more help for you. Because this is what I thought in the beginning of the season. You know, this would help out Brunson. Not saying take away from Brunson. Yes, he's up there in points for the season. But now these guys are stepping up their game. Now that helps your game even more. You know, and you can say, Josh, you facilitate. Let me play off of you a little bit more. And then guess what happens? When you do get the ball, you can attack the paint. And you know what? You can kick out to the open guys. You know, you got Cat, you got Mikal, and everybody is now eating. And you know, as everyone likes to say, they all are eating, which can help this team be better. But getting back to the main thing, which is one of their weaknesses all year, the defense. If their defense steps up, I'm hopeful that it can push them over the top and get them out of the second round. Right now, everyone that I've seen, or, you know, content creator, couple of announcers, everyone's saying they're going to play Boston in the second round and they're going to be done. So hopefully Mitchell Robinson helps them and it changes the whole dynamic. And, you know, if you can go a 7-game and get that 7th game, we'll see. But back to you, bro.
Yeah, so let's take a look at the standings here. Oh yeah. That's what it's looking like.
Yeah, they would.
Because the two will play the 3 in the second round, and one plays 4. That's how it works. So
there was 6.5 behind.
They would have to drop to 4 or catch Boston, which I don't think either's happening.
No, they're not gonna catch them.
So yeah, that's what it's looking like, a second round exit for the Knicks, unfortunately. Unless they can, you know, somehow.
And Brunson, when he comes back, you know, with that ankle, I forgot who was. I think it was on. Was it on First Take? They were talking
Mitch
about
Robinson does make a difference on defense. He definitely does change that matchup. I will say
he got 10 points yesterday, just, you know, off of lobs and offensive rebounding. You know, that's the thing. He's great at offensive rebounding, which helps this team. So, you know, and if you can get him to get to double digits, you got Cat in double digits. I think Josh is in double digits in rebounds. If you got 3 guys who can get double digits or close to it, that helps your team.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. But let's get into a little bit of I want to get into a little bit of baseball news.
Yeah, I was just reading something on whatchamacallit.
So the Mets with an injury to Jeff McNeil So we're gonna hear from Jeff McNeil, then we're gonna hear from Mets manager Carlos Mendoza. So let's do that real quick.
Not sure. Played the game the other day. Completely fine. Came out of the game fine. Just was later that night. Just got sore. Nothing crazy. Nothing. All the normal. Came in the next day. Still just very minor soreness. Just decided to get checked out, and we got a picture on it, and it showed a minor oblique.
I got a injury update here. Jeff McNeil's got an oblique strain. Right oblique is low grade. Felt it after the last game he played a couple of days ago. Came in, he was sore. Gave him 24 hours. Yesterday morning, same thing, and we decided to take an imaging, and that shows that strain. So he's probably going to be down 7 to 10 days with no baseball activities, and then we'll reassess. It could take more than that until he's symptom free, and then he start doing baseball activity again and ramping back up. So that's what we got. Look, this could be tricky. So the first thing is let it heal. Hopefully, it's 7 to 10 days until he's symptom free. If it's more, it's more. But they're telling us, 3 to 4 weeks. So we'll see.
So, injury problems going on with the Mets. And they already got some injuries to that pitching staff. They're set to start Clay Holmes, old Yankees reliever. Clay Holmes, day one starter for the Mets. So the Mets struggling a little bit out the gate with some injury issues. Not this only team. We'll get into that here in a little bit. But what's your thoughts on the latest injury to Jeff McNeil here with the Mets, Coach? You muted.
Sorry about that.
You're good.
It's training camp. I get it. It's getting close to the season start, but you know what? Let him sit, let him recover, because it's a long season. So if you're going to have an injury, sometimes it's better to have it at the beginning of the season. But it's also getting into baseball shape and getting his timing down. But sometimes at the beginning of the season, you can work your way into being able to be there towards the end of the season. So look, right now it could be like I said, 7 to 10 days, up to 3 weeks. You don't know, but take the time and let it rest.
Yeah, Mets also dealing with injuries to Frankie Montas, starting pitcher, and Sean Mania. Also, Francisco Alvarez down with a fractured hamate bone in his glove hand. So a lot of injuries going on with the New York Mets. But speaking of injuries, the Yankees, the New York Yankees, with another scare, another injury. Clark Smith dealing with some issues here. Says he feels fine coming out the bullpen session, though unsure when the team is going to place him on another spring training start, and it could be as soon as this week. Of course, spring training's wrapping up here in I think about 10 days. So 10 days. Yankees already dealing with injuries to Louis Gill and Garrett Cole, who is out for the year. I continue to say this, man. What are they going to do about this pitching staff? What are they going to do about this pitching, Coach? Because to me, that's always what holds them back. Usually. You know, now you got smoked by the Dodgers in the World Series, and I mean, you couldn't really do anything. But I think they need to figure out somebody to replace one of them two pitchers they lost, Gill and Garrett Cole. Now you got Smith, who's a third starter, third or fourth, probably a fourth starter. We'll see what they do, what they're going on with Stroman.
Mm-hmm.
So, a lot of questions. But what's your thoughts on this latest injury?
I'm just reading right now on CBSSports.com. They said he's slated for BP on Thursday. So, yeah, he's slated to throw a live batting practice session on Thursday. They left it open the possibility that he would start Wednesday's Grapefruit game against Atlanta, but you know they're thinking about having a more controlled setting in batting practice. So, look, as far as the Yankees with pitching, yeah, you know, it seems to be a little trend there. You know, so what are you going to do? I read an article earlier. They were talking about the ace with Seattle. I think it was one with Seattle doing a trade there, and you have him under control. And I forgot who the other pitcher was. I forgot. I had it in my head earlier today. I should have wrote it down. Sorry about that. There was one other pitcher that they were. Was it from St. Louis? I really
don't know. Got Big Blue in the Bronx in the chat, man. If you're still in the chat, man.
Yeah.
If you know who Coach is talking about, but they do got Rodon and they do got Max Fried still on the roster. They're healthy for now, so those will be your guys. I think they're gonna slate Rodon to start on opening day. So, but it's just worrisome. Shout out to the chat too, Danielberry Sports, Iman Perry, Crowd Favorite Media. Appreciate y'all tapping in to this late night edition of Heart of the City.
Yeah, Goldschmidt was out too.
Yeah, that's another one.
But he's saying, yeah, he has a back issue, so don't play with that. But maybe he'll be back Thursday or Friday. So, yeah, you got to be careful with the back there. I know from experience. So,
man, but moving along, what we gonna do here is I want to, when we talking about the football, I think we should set up a little Jets Giants mock, a little mini mock, a little quick mock so that we could talk about some of these prospects, because it is draft season. And that's what I want to talk about. The free agents are still, they still waiting on who, and I'm done right now with that conversation. Now here on Heart of the City, we're gonna talk some football. So that's what we're gonna do on this football section of the show. So y'all tune in, football fans out there. We're gonna hit them with the little music, all right. Let me fire up this mock. I'm gonna try this mock right here. Y'all hit that like button. Welcome to another edition of Heart of the City. Dun, 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 dun. Right. Here we go, yo. That's out the way. So,
what's up, El Capitano Rafael Fucho?
We just gonna take it to 3 rounds. It's good enough.
Yeah, because PFF, man, I don't know. Never mind. Let me shut up about PFF.
What?
No, because every time you use it, Shador is there, and when you do it, they give you an F for selecting him at number 3.
This
Every
one is a
time.
different one. This is NFL
Yeah, no,
mock
I
draft
see that.
database. Yeah.
I see that.
But yeah, so I don't know what this one gonna do. It might take the quarterback 1-2. So y'all just be prepared. This is totally random, unscripted. So
I'm sorry.
what's good, Rafi? Appreciate you, man. Thanks for tapping in. Thanks for supporting. All right. Who you want? Jets or Giants, coach?
Start with the Jets. We got to save the best team for last.
Nah, I mean, who you? It's gonna go in order, but who you want? You pick one, I pick one.
You do the Giants. I'll do the Jets.
All right, stick me. I'm gonna ask Giants.
Well, look, I'll do the Giants then, man. I know you passionate about the team, so that's why I'm like
I'm passionate. All right. All right, let's get this thing cracking.
Wait a minute. So you gonna do the Giants or the Jets?
I could do the Giants. That's fine.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
All right. How we start this thing in the draft room? All right. So draft will be starting soon. Okay, here it is. Start. All right, here we go. Jets pick 7th, 42nd, and 73rd. And the Giants 3, 34, 65, and 99. So I got 4 picks. You got 3 picks. All right, let's go. All right. Oh, man. That's a haul.
Yeah, what is it giving you for 2020? Oh my God!
The second round.
Oh
man, that's too crazy, man.
Oh my
can't do it. I can't do it.
I know, but
can't do it.
That fills your roster. That gives you.
And I do it. Look. All right. In a normal situation, right? Yeah.
No, I get you.
This is it. This is the golden ticket right here.
You get what next for the following year? You get a second round.
They giving you. Hold up, where we at?
They giving you 13. So you got 10 spots.
That's a lot. That's a lot to move back too. You get.
Oh, I get it. A third.
You get 3rd, a 4th, a 5th, 3 7s. See them 7s? I don't need them. But then you get a 2nd next year and a 5th.
But look at you're reloading your whole roster with young talent. So that even means that certain vets are going to be going into next year possibly on that shopping block, man.
Yeah. We're not doing that. I don't think that's the only trade.
No.
Look, the Raiders giving up.
Wow.
6. Miami wanted. They trying to get 2 up out of there.
This is only moving you back 3 spots, and you're getting a second rounder next year too. But you're getting you're getting only 4.
Yeah, they ain't giving up nearly what Miami was giving up. And look at these bums. Get out of here. Yeah, man. I can't do it. For the purpose of this exercise, I'm not trading the number 3rd pick, man. But that's a haul, man. All right, no.
That woke me up right there. No. That really woke me up right there.
No. I know who we are taking.
Yes.
All right. Cam Ward. How you scroll this thing back? I don't like this.
What do you mean?
I want to see who went 1.
Oh,
not showing me.
Up top. Look at the up top. It says Cam Ward.
That was pick 2.
Oh, you want to see? Oh yeah, you want to see who got one?
There we go. So
Abdul Carter went 1.
Abdul Carter went 1. Cam Ward went 2. Okay. So, and I think that's how the draft gonna shake out. So I'm taking Shedeur Sanders with number 3. Sorry, Travis Hunter. Can't take a corner. Quarterback is the play here. Welcome to the New York Giants. A+. Jets, you on the clock.
Reject automatically. I'm not giving up 7 for a second rounder. And
all right, so let's
Jets team needs.
So this is the players right here. You got.
Never mind. Say no more. Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter.
Travis
He's
Hunter.
right there. He's there.
Travis.
You take him. You take him. I don't even have to say anything else.
Yo, all right. Dang, he got to the Jets. That's him and the Sauce. Wow. Okay.
And you can still use him on offense with a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That they just made that easy.
All right. Here's where it's gonna get interesting. All right. New York Giants back on the clock. All right, y'all know where I'm going.
Third down. Oh no, I don't. Where you going?
I'm going in the trenches, baby.
Okay.
Who we got here?
You got an edge. You got an offensive tackle, Connolly.
Mm-hmm.
You got what's called from Texas A&M. So yeah, there you go. You got Jackson.
Donovan Jackson. I guess my man. Let me see inside. I just want to see if I can get one later.
I got you.
Because I like Ratledge and Savianea.
They're above, but they're going to be in the area.
I might can get one of them at 65.
So,
and if not, still got Miles Frazier, Caleb Rogers. Yeah, I want one of these two cats. So a little high. So let's go back to all. Can't do.
Do you want to do an edge?
I might. I don't.
Remember, Aziz is gone now.
Yeah.
So that leaves you with Timon Fox is number 4.
D tackles.
No, we only have it's 3. Timon Fox is the 3rd.
Yeah, I gotta take an edge. That's what I was thinking, but because I know the D tackles you can get later too.
Okay. So who are you gonna take? Because you got what's called from BC. You got the Jackson.
I like Landon Jackson, bro, and he's the one I know the most. I had the most information on.
Timio or whatever from whatchamacallit from Ohio State. He's decent.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Landon Jackson here.
Okay. All right, go back to all.
All right. Dang, those same guys are still there. All of them.
I'm trying to remember. Do the Jets need defensive linemen? I mean, offensive linemen.
Yeah.
Because right now it's between Connolly and do I put that kid from BC as the? Because I know he's pretty decent. Oh, Donovan Jackson is there on the interior, but I'm going Josh Connolly from Oregon at offensive tackle.
Josh Connolly.
I remember Smith is gone and whatchamacallit, Moses or whatever are both gone.
Plus.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. And a trade for the Panthers.
You're only moving back, and you get a third and a fourth next year. And you're only moving back.
Yeah, we ain't playing for next year's draft, though. We playing for that.
Okay. But you're getting an extra 7th. So you're picking up a body. So you're picking up 2 draft picks this year to basically, if you.
I gotta see who on the board first. Let me see the other trades.
That's fair.
Let me see. 7. Oh, they giving up two thirds.
2/3. Bro,
Shit.
and moving back only 5 spots.
Shit.
And you
Jackson,
get a 4th.
And a 6 and a 7.
And a 5th next year.
Yeah. They must want somebody.
Go look at the board. Go look at the
red.
board. Go look at the board. I know that's what you said you want to do. They probably want. No, why would they want Jalen Milroe?
Because Trevor Lawrence.
No, I'm just trying to figure out.
That's who they want too. I should do it to see just who they take.
I would. Right now, I'm telling you, because you're getting you're
They
getting
try to get Trevor Lawrence up out
and
of
it's
there.
5 spots. Because like right now, look at the 5 spots. Just look at right now off of the what's there right now,
Mm-hmm.
and go down a little bit more, 6 to 7. Look at 6 to 7 spots, just to be fair.
Oh, Jaden Higgins is there. Get Jaden
Caleb
Higgins.
Johnson, running back from Iowa, is decent. So you got some players there. So
Demetrius Knight, Isaiah Bond, Wyatt Marlon.
What's up, Nick? How are you, man?
What's good, man? I see y'all in the chat, man. Breezy, what's good, man?
What's
yeah,
up,
we
Breeze?
back, baby. Heart of the city. We back at it. Leaf, I'm gonna hit you up in just a second, man. We're gonna finish doing this mock draft real quick. I want to get your thoughts on what happened with the Nets in that final minutes of that game. What's good, Nick? What's good? What's good? What's good?
I still can't
All right,
get over that
we gotta make this pick. Let's see. All right,
You just gonna make the pick? Okay.
yeah, I'm just gonna make the pick, man. We're not gonna do no trades. I don't want to drag this out.
That's fair. That's fair.
Cause it could get real. Damn, I'm debating between Arroyo and Mabo. I think I'm gonna go with the lineman. What happened to my mans? Did he get drafted? Yeah, they took Savianea and Ratliff, but I like Mabo too, so I'm gonna take him. We need linemen. Let me go back to all real quick. Milroe, no, I'm not taking
It's the third
Milroe.
one, so yeah.
Not taking the running back. So yeah, that's a good pick. Yep, A+. All right, Jets.
Go to all the trades. Move back 2 spots. You get another 3rd and a 6th. Go ahead, do the next one. No, that's a hit reject for the Rams. I'm done. I'm not doing theirs. So
Patriots,
to move back 4 spots and they only give me a 4th, and go to Frisco. I'm moving back 2 spots, and I'm getting a 3rd. I'm sorry. I'm accepting it.
You're accepting it.
Yep.
Coach, willing and dealing. All right, back on the clock. Carolina took Jalen Milroe.
Ooh, let me see. You know what? Give me Jaden Higgins.
Damn you, coach. Oh! Oh!
He's probably going to be
That's
going
my
by
guy.
99.
Yeah,
He's going to be
that's
going
my
by
guy,
99.
man. Dang.
I was thinking about that tight end too, but I was like, nah.
Yeah, Roy.
They got
nice
they
too.
still got some guys, but
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm not doing that.
Let's
No,
not go to-
goodbye. Goodbye. All right, we got one more pick to make.
We got the edge. Got a linebacker.
Yeah, he nice though. O2,
Mm-hmm.
Oladeo. Restrepo. Savion, nope. I'm taking Savion Williams. Enough said. Yup, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry, Restrepo. I like Restrepo,
He's-
but Savion Williams is different.
They're both slot guys anyway, right? I think Williams. I know
Savion
Restrepo
is a bigger like he kind of like a Debo type dude. He do a lot of different things on the field. Like, yeah, we was breaking down his film. It's dope. All right, so there you have it. Chat, tell us how we did. New York Giants, picked by me. NYG, double deuce. We picking Sador Sanders at number 3. Y'all already know what it is. Cam Ward went off the board. Abdul Carter went off the board. Sador is the pick, and I think that's how it's going to go down in next month's draft. So, set it here first. At 34, we get Landon Jackson, man. Landon Jackson, I'm telling you, burst off the edge, man. A physical dude.
He's tall.
He's tall. Yup. I'm telling you, he got. Yeah, I seen him. He took length. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So, this is somebody you could definitely add to a rotation to get start off his early NFL career. Don't have to put a lot of pressure on him. He can play behind Thibodeau, Brian Burns, and a couple of those cats over there, along with Dexter Lawrence. So 65, we get Marcus and Bo, offensive lineman out of Purdue. This is the type of lineman we need. You know what I'm saying? We need big bodies. This I forgot his measures. This is a big dude though. So add into that offensive line. Hopefully you can plug him in at guard to start. That's what I would do. Savion Williams at 99. Hey, Debo light. I'm telling you. That's all I can say. I mean, play him out the slot, out wide, out the backfield. I think he do punt, kick returns. And he's not a smaller slot receiver. You know what I'm saying? So that's my draft. Go ahead, Coach.
Imbo 6'4", 303.
Oh, he's not as big as I thought then. I guess Senior Bowl look a little different.
I'm looking at draft
cats in person. They look a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? I'm still putting him in at guard, like I said, because I don't think he's made to be a tackle. I don't think he got the arm length or anything like that for tackle. So, but all right, let's look at the Jets. Let's look at the Jets draft. Ooh, 3 picks. It was fire though. At 7, Travis Hunter falling all the way down to number 7. Coach got a steal. Also got another steal. And Josh Connery Jr., offensive tackle out of Oregon. And you stole my pick. And Jaden Higgins, wide receiver out of Iowa State. Talk about your draft a little bit here, Coach.
Well, I mean, first of all, Travis Hunter being there. If he falls to 7 for the Jets, it's a win-win. because it gives you, like you said, Sauce Gardner, him at the cornerback spot, but then you can give him some packages to put him on the offense along with Wilson. I mean, the things that they can do offensively, especially now they have Fields over there, it really will open up the offense a lot more. Connolly, with the Jets, I do believe they've lost their tackle, both starting tackles from last year.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so you need a tackle, and Connolly is that type of tackle who, good size. He is physical. He plays with a nasty temperament. So he did his thing in the Big Ten. So was he the? I think he was a no. He was a right tackle. So he was actually the blind side tackle for whatchamacallit because he was a lefty. And like you said, Higgins, man, you already spoke about it. I mean, he's the type of receiver who can really add. So with him, Hunter and Wilson, it just gives you a plethora of good talent, young talent, and it could help the offense. And who knows, it might even give Fields, allow him to be a better quarterback because you have the receivers and it's going to allow teams to play back. And with his running ability, if teams start to press the box and he has those receivers, then they're going to be going one-on-one with the defensive back. And I'm going to be looking for yak yards in the situations like that.
Most definitely, man. So that is our draft, man. That's our draft, man. For the Jets and the Giants, post combine and
in the middle of free agency, we still don't know.
Yeah, in the middle of free agency. Free agency is still going on, but again, you kind of have an idea of where some of these teams are could be possibly leaning. I mean, you took Travis Hunter at 7 with the Jets. Is that a position of need? Because I mean, DJ Reed is gone. And I'm wondering if the Jets, because I heard the Giants specifically reported from one of their beat reporters, I think Art Stapleton, said that they view Travis Hunter as a corner. So I'm wondering if the Jets view him as a corner too, or are they trying to pair him with Garrett Wilson at wide receiver?
Think about this. They have a new head coach. And the head coach is defensive minded, and he's a former Jets defensive back.
Corner, yeah, yeah.
So that's why when I saw that, I'm like,
perfect.
Love that, yeah,
perfect.
So, and you can still use him on the offensive side. You still can. So I mean, so it's a good fit. It would be a good fit if he dropped that far to 7. So I'm like, That's what I was just like. If I was a Jets, I can call my boy out right now, and I would tell you, if Travis Hunter was sitting there at 7, he'd be like, "You better fucking send that card up there and get him." I know my boy. So
yeah. I
wish Luka was around. Maybe I could have asked him what his thoughts were.
So y'all hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the Aboriginal Sports Network. Subscribe to Unpopular Opinion Sports and Coach Ed's Amazing World of Sports. We are on Heart of the City right now. You are tuned in to Heart of the City. And I do want to look at because we're going to transition into Coach's Corner here soon. So I do want to take a look at these brackets here. I mean, it's March Madness. You know, I know it's a lot of focus on football free agency and NBA playoffs possibly coming. Possibly on the way up, I should say. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the college game, though. you know, the college game. And Coach, I know you're gonna get into Rutgers and the local teams, but let's look at these. Let's look at the brackets here. Let's look at the brackets here real quick, and because a lot of people were mad about some of these picks, and you know they be going crazy, man, with these brackets, man. Sometimes, man, you know what I'm saying. So, this is a bracket from NCAA.com.
I think Lee said he had his bracket too.
Leaf does have a bracket, so right. I need to send Leaf the link. Let's get Leaf in here. And he can give us the report on the Nets as well. So before I forget. All right. All right, let's look at this bracket, man. Now, Carolina up 44-22.
Oh, they're playing the first in. They're playing first in.
Yeah, they're playing first in right now.
Let me pull it up.
So they're up right now, and yep, San Diego versus San Diego State.
They're
So
22 on them. Oh wow!
Yeah. There's your first four.
Alabama State beats. Okay.
Alabama State beat St. Francis U. You got Texas Xavier, and then you got American and Mount St. Mary's.
Yes.
So that is the first four. You know, FYI, I'm a Carolina fan, so go Hills. A lot of people hating. Let's talk about that here a little bit, just real quick. You know, a little sidebar.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people hating on Carolina because they got in the tournament. Who else was y'all gonna put in there? Chat, comment. People watching it on the restream, comment. Who else was they supposed to put in there, man? Carolina is a blue blood.
So you're supposed to put them in just because they're blue blood, or do you put the teams that are in that are well deserved?
Nah. They their record. They played in a tough conference, even though it was down this year. I know. It's an argument to be made. I get it. But give me the argument for the other team.
I think it was West Virginia.
Man, screw West Virginia.
No.
I know. All right, no. Don't nobody West Virginia come get me, but. But yeah, we ain't worried about them though, for real.
Says Tar Heels went 1-2 in quad 1 games and even had a quad 3 loss.
True, all true.
So West Virginia had the 25th toughest schedule in America. Oh no. I'm sorry, they did, right behind West Virginia.
West Virginia. That's what we talking about.
Mm-hmm. I'm just reading right now on CBS Sports. I had to go back.
Yeah. I know. But that was a little sidebar. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into the bracket though. So you got your number 1 seeds, Auburn, Duke. Then you got Houston and Florida. Out of those 4 teams, Coach, which one is likely to get upset first? Because this always happens.
Wait, I'm sorry, say that again.
Number one seeds in the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Got Florida, who going up against Norfolk State. Shout out to Norfolk State. Local
in the
team
first round? You talking about in the first round? Okay, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
No, I mean just first, period. Like throughout the tournament. Who you think going to get knocked out first? I don't know about the first round. First round, that's a long shot. I think that's only happened like 2 or 3 times. But
right now I'm going to tell you, because if once they get past Norfolk State, they gotta more than likely go up against UConn. That's going to be tough. That's going to be more than likely. I think UConn can get past.
Houston got to go up against Gonzaga. Gonzaga always a tough team too, or Georgia.
But
and then let's see, Duke got to go up against Mississippi State or Baylor. And then Auburn would play Louisville or Creighton.
Ooh. I'm still going to stay with Florida. I think they probably the first
Florida.
One. Yeah.
I think Florida for the Florida frauds. Pat ain't gonna like that.
Well, I mean, I'm seeking what I feel, so that's my opinion.
Leaf. What's good with you, Leaf Diggy?
What's good? What's good? What's good with the coach?
Yeah, man. With it?
I did
looking at some brackets real quick, man. But I was just asking Coach, which one of these teams? I ain't look at your bracket or nothing. And I didn't fill out a bracket. I'm just doing this for the show. You know what I'm saying? So, but which one of these teams do you think is going to get upset first? Out of Florida, these number one seeds. It happens every year. Who's going to be the first to go? Florida, Houston, Duke, or Auburn? Oh, he left. I still asked the question.
Oh, my bad. You said which one of them is going to get eliminated first?
Yeah.
If I had to say, probably Auburn. I mean, I think Auburn. They got some inconsistencies from what I've seen, bro. Like, I don't know. I can't really quite figure them out. They've been the number one team most if not all the year, but I think they could get had before Duke could get had. I think what Duke got going, Duke could figure out many different ways to win games. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, with Coop and everything that they got going, Conker has been shooting. He could get
banged up though. You know what I'm saying? You know, he banged up a little bit. So
yeah, but I'm actually glad we're talking about this because this is the first year I'm doing all 25 brackets. Different brackets on each side. I'm doing it on the women's and on the men's side. So I started earlier. I'm up to like 5, but I'm basically just gonna reroute the rest of mine and get the rest of my joints from Twitter. So I'm gonna copy off somebody. Hopefully, I win $50,000 on both sides. I'll be all right. But yeah. But if I had to say, I'd probably say Auburn, bro. I think Duke probably gonna end up in that Elite 8 before Auburn do.
I think
Auburn got some teams on their side, so
I think Duke is gonna lose to Baylor in the second round.
Oh wow, okay.
I'm just saying that's a North Carolina fan talking, so that's what I think.
I don't like Duke neither, but
hold on. I'm saying they man's is banged up. Cooper Flag. Now they saying he might play or whatever, but he hurt. He got hurt. So
I get you.
He gonna play.
If I'm a team in the tournament, I'm going right after that. Yeah,
I think he gonna play. If anything, Coop gonna be all right. He looked like somebody that could be
all right. But is he gonna be all right when it's all?
Is he gonna be 100, bro? Listen, I think his 90% is gonna be better than most of these teams in the tournament, man. To me, because I think they figure out different ways to win.
Don't let me be the coach playing Duke.
Oh yeah. If I'm the coach playing Duke and I see Cooper, I'll be like, yo, I want you laying on that foot, bro. Lay on it all day. I don't care where he go. Lay on that foot.
Yep.
Make sure if he playing it, bro, he already know he messed up. Lay on it.
What is the team, man, in the tournament, man, as we kind of looking at the bracket here? What's the team, man, you think could make some noise, man? A sleeper, if you might say. A team ain't, you know what I'm saying, that might get through that people might be sleeping on.
For me, I might have to go with George Mason. I think George Mason, they could pull off some upsets. They could pull off at least 2 or 3 upsets and probably make their way to the Sweet 16. That's probably a team that could get up in it and mess up a lot of people's brackets. I don't really see What's the other team? Saint Mary. What was it? Saint Mary. Saint Mary ain't really an underdog. I think they like number 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Saint
No,
Mary's
they're 7 seed.
Seven
And they
seed.
go up
Yeah.
against Vanderbilt.
Vandy, and they go against Vandy. So I mean, Saint Mary. I guess if you want to call them an underdog, on that side you can, because there are some teams on that other side, with Vandy and all of them. But the team that I've seen that's probably that I've seen a couple of times, and I was like, George Mason probably be that team. I could say George Mason probably gonna make the most noise out of the most unthinkable teams.
okay. George Mason, coach.
Mm-hmm.
Who you thinking, man? Might make some noise, man. People might be sleeping
Hard for
on.
me. It's hard for me because I haven't really dived into it this year, but I'm gonna go.
Throw a
I'm gonna
name
stick
out
with
there.
it. I'm gonna stick with the Ivies. It's always one of those Ivy teams. This year's Yale.
Yale. Okay. Let's see, where is Yale at?
They're playing Texas A&M. Is this? I don't know which. This is the South bracket.
Right here. Okay. Where's Yale? Okay. 13th seed. I like it.
And don't you always have one of those 13 seeds who the 12 or the 13 seeds, one of those two are usually surprises.
That is true. That is true. For me,
come on, say
it on
say.
the screen.
Yeah, I know it.
Y'all let us in. Y'all let us in now. Y'all let us in now. It's time to do some damage. It's time to wake up. Wake up, you sleeping bear. Come on now. Y'all got a chance to make some noise. Y'all got a chance to make some noise in this tournament. You played a hard-fought game against Duke. Should have beat them. But again, it is what it is. Looking good right now. 47-23. It might be hitting our stride right now. We're on a little hot streak. One streak might pop up in the Final Four. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know. Just saying, man. I'm just saying, man. Another team I would keep an eye on, VCU. VCU is always a tough team. VCU is always a tough team, man. And shout out to the local, man, St. John's. 2 seed for the Chinese. 2 seed. I know you want to get into that, Coach, here a little bit later, man. But I just want to take a look at the brackets, man. It's March Madness, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, March Madness, man. You got to represent. You got to represent, pull out a bracket for March Madness, man.
How many brackets do you pull out? Do you do one? Do you do one bracket or do you do multiple?
Me?
Yeah.
I haven't done a bracket this year, but normally
normally, yeah.
I just do one. Yeah.
Okay.
I just do one. I can't keep up with all those different brackets. Yeah. So I just do one. But at one.
All right, Mac. I see you, Mac.
It's gonna be fire.
This is
real, man.
All right, Mac.
What's good, man? Appreciate y'all tapping in. What's good to the chat? Hardcore Sports Network. Salute. Kareem Wilson, salute. Matt, salute. Matt, what's good? Matt, the Giants fan. What's good, bro? Salute. This is the year, the Red Storm. Yeah. Red Storm, man. That's like my second favorite college team for basketball. St. John's, man. The Johnnies representing part of the city. Y'all know what it is. So, but let's look at some finals here. Islanders 4-2. Fought that one out against the Penguins. So they got the dub there. And the Rangers took a L. Boo-hoo. Yeah, they about done. It's getting late, fellas. It's getting late.
It's getting late.
So, and of course,
You're
in
next.
NBA news, the Brooklyn Nets down to the Celtics, 104 to 96.
I want to start this off.
I got you, bro. Let me set you up. Let me set you up. So Cam Thomas, no Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas is out for the season. Of course.
Really? He's out for the season?
Yeah, he's done. Hamstring is bothering him. So he's getting shut down. And he's an unrestricted free agent. I mean, a restricted free agent. He's a restricted free agent. So talks are, could this be his last game as a Net? So outside of the game, Leaf, that's kind of what I want to hear from you, man. Get your comments on the game, then talk to us a little bit about this Cam Thomas situation. Are they thinking about bringing him back? Could this possibly be the last time we see Cam Thomas in a Brooklyn Nets uniform?
I'll be honest with you. I actually hope so, because the thing is, this the second year in a row he done had the same hamstring injury. It don't look like it's getting no better, because the thing is, he's one of those people that kind of needs his legs under him to score at a high level. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you keep getting hamstring injuries, bro, like, I'm not looking forward to you getting 4 years, 90-something million, or 4 years, 80-something million. The problem is that he a restricted free agent. But now I'm gonna get to the game, which is I'm highly disgusted at. I don't know what pissed me off more. The fact that the Celtics was brave enough to sit out Tatum and Brown and still be confident in winning this game, or the fact that they sat him out and still we ain't getting no respect on the whistle. And that's been the story. That's been the story of the year, because we've been competing and we've been playing our asses off for 3 quarters, and then the 4th quarter we can't get no respect on the whistle. That's what it really come down to. Because if you look at 1 to 3 quarter, we competing and we hanging in there and we got leads. Mind you, this time last year we shit the bed and we was getting blown out by these type of teams by 50 minimum, 40 minimum. And now that we got a good coach and a good aura and some good projection going, we got good role guys. The reality is that we just need a starting 5, NY, bro. Like, we need a legitimate starting 5 in this league. That's the reality. Once we get that, I think we good.
So you don't think given the flexibility that the Nets got, they're gonna have some cap room, obviously. They got draft picks. You don't think Cam's worth a contract to be bought back to help this offense and help this team contribute to score some points?
I mean, I think he is.
You don't have no scorers, bro. Like, if you get rid of Cam, I'm kind of looking, and it's kind of iffy over there.
It is, but the thing is, I think we play with a lot more togetherness now that we got Jordy. I don't really think it's really about like that one scorer or that scoring type of guy. I think it's all about.
He was having some good games, man, passing the ball though.
He was having some good games passing the ball. He was he definitely was. But the difference is, I think what Jordy is looking for is like them 2-way kind of guys, or guys that like look like they 2-way. You know what I'm saying? And it's no secret that when Cam Thomas is in the game, our defensive rating goes like down significantly. It's no secret. Now, I'm not gonna blame him on it, but
there's a lot of guys like that though. It's a lot of guys in the league. And this is a league in itself that's not really too keen on playing defense, man. But you got a lot of guys, man, that they're gonna be defensive liabilities out there on the court, whether just lack of effort or just lack of, size or skill. You know what I mean? But smart coaches know how to work around that. Now, I don't think you need to take a guy like Cam Thomas with such a talent like Cam Thomas away from his team. I just think you just need to build on that. And if Jordy Fernandez can put him in a role to where he is a true combo guard and he can facilitate more, which it looks like that he was trying to do before his injury. They only got 20 something games out of Cam Thomas this year. I think that over time, as he fits into the offense, he will become a better player and a more efficient player. But I don't think you're going to get that towards the end of a season, in a lost season, where the team, obviously, they trying to lose as many games they can to get a better pick. So,
that's a definite. The reality of us keeping Cam Thomas is based on the scenarios. It's 3 scenarios. It's only one scenario I believe we keep Cam Thomas, and that's if we get the 3rd overall pick and we get Ace Bailey, which is what I want.
Mm-hmm.
If the NBA decides to be generous enough to give us Coop, then that means we got to change this roster right away, and I mean right away. So that's my whole thing on that. But
so what does Ace Bailey? I mean, what does that have to do with, like, explain that a little bit? Like, what is, like, if you're saying if we get Ace Bailey, then that's the only reason you would want him back?
Yeah, and the reason why I say that is because that means we're gonna try to bottom out next year. If we get Coop, we're at least winning 30 games with him and Jordy Fernandez. So there ain't gonna be no bottom out with Coop. We at least winning 30 games with him. I'm confident in that. So, because when you got that type of player that's dedicated on both ends of the court, and you don't really got to run anything for him, and he could just be that guy that's just plug and play defense on certain nights, hit the open shot on certain nights, be a facilitator on certain nights. He's gonna fit right in with what Jordy is doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is true, man. But we're gonna get ready to wrap up here in a little bit, man. These shows ain't gonna be real extensive. But Leaf, man, if you got time on a Thursday, and you can get with me, and I'm trying to get Man Cave Coach 2. I want to do a Blacktop podcast episode, pre-recorded.
Yeah. I got time on Thursday. On Thursday.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm good. Just give me the ring, man, and I'll be there, man. I'm glad to always stomp a mud hole in some Tangerine fans. That's what I live for. I mean, that's my thing, man. I mean, we know they're gonna be upsettingly poor in the playoffs, and there's nothing that they can do about it. So.
Wow. Real quick, one last question. Do you think Mitch Robinson changes their chances in the playoffs?
No.
As far as defensive wise is concerned?
No.
He said no. Oh man. You don't think that makes them better defensively?
No.
Leaf?
No, I don't.
There you have it, man. The one and only Leaf Diggy, man, on the call with the Nets and Celtics, man. Nets playing tough. fighting hard, but not quite getting the job done. Coach, we're gonna get ready for Coach's Corner. If you are ready, bro. All right, Leaf.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
All right. Appreciate y'all tuning in to Heart of the City. Oh wow. It's gone. All right, I gotta find my intro. But yeah, man. Real quick, man. Coach.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on as far as the Knicks are concerned? What are your thoughts on I'll find your intro. I don't know what I do with it. What are your thoughts on okay, there it is. What are your thoughts on Jalen Brunson's injury? Is that a major concern for you at this point?
Of course, it's concerning. I mean, how long is he out for? And when he comes back, getting back into shape, and especially around playoff time. So, and if the team gains some type of a rhythm, does he take away from it? Does he add to it? There are little things like that, but again, the first thing is, when is he coming back? Because if it's right before the playoff starts, then my concerns are going to be a little bit higher. So, if he can come back and, you have, a few games to play in the shape. I think right now they got like 17 games left to play or something like that.
Yes. It's getting late. It's getting real close to that time. So
I don't want him coming back and it's like 3-4 games left, and then it's like no. At least give him 10 games. If he can come back with 10 games, and get to maybe 90%, then that's something different. So, and you're talking about the ankle, so.
So yeah, I don't know, man. But let's get into it, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. As we always do towards the end of the show, give Coach his solo. This is called Coach's Corner, man. Tapping in to all New York sports, women's sports, college sports, everything around the city and around the WNBA and around college sports. So, what up, Coach? Let's go.
All right, man. I appreciate you with this, and thanks for everyone tapping into Coach's Corner. Staying true to the new format. I'm going to try and make it as quick as possible. And I'm actually going to start with women's sports and the Unrivaled basketball, the 3-on-3 tournament. They just ended their season, just had the playoffs, and on Monday, yesterday, they had the championship game. So they had the semifinals on Sunday, and in a surprising game, the Vinyl, who was the number 4 seed in the rival, only 4 teams make the playoff out of the 6 teams. So you had the number 4 team playing the Lunar Owls, who were 13-1, and they were a powerhouse. But the Vinyl ended up defeating them 73-70, and I was just totally shocked. They were led by Ryan Howard. She had 23 points. Jordan Canada, stepped up. She ended up with 21 points. De'Erica Amby ended up with 16. And for the Owls, the Feisty Collar, who was the league MVP, 36 points. But Alicia Gray ended up with 11. Skylar Diggins-Smith had 10. Courtney Williams had 13. Those are the key players that they needed to step up, and unfortunately they didn't. So the Vinyl moved on to end up playing the Roses. The Roses defeated the Laces 63-57. The Laces were led by Alyssa Thomas, 20 points. She's always been a dog. But Chelsea Gray dominated the game, 39 points. I mean, no one else was in double figures, and they rode her to the championship game. So, and in the championship, the Rose ended up beating the Vinyl 62-54. The Vinyl were led by Ryan Howard again, 22 points. Canada and Aaliyah Boston both ended up with 10 points. And for the Rose, Brittany Sykes had 21 points. Azuri Stevenson had 19, but Chelsea Gray, she's called the point guard for a reason, 18 points. So she did her thing, and she ended up winning MVP of the tournament. So shout out to them. Shout out to the Unrivaled. It was a great tournament. So, the games that I did see, I was really into it and, appreciated it. So now I'm going to move on to the college scene, and I'm going to start with St. John's basketball. Number one, St. John's, which you all know, captured the Big East tournament. It's the first time in 25 years that they captured the tournament. They defeated number 2 seed Creighton 82-66. Now this is their fourth Big East tournament title. They also won titles in 1983, 86, and 2000, along with this year's at 2025. Head coach Rick Pitino, he's the first coach in Big East history to earn conference tournament crowns in 2 different schools after winning 3 titles, also at Louisville. And he's the 4th coach in league history to win 3 titles over a 4-year span coaching in the league. The other coaches who accomplished this feat, Jay Wright, Jim Calhoun, and John Thompson Jr. R.J. Luis Jr. In the Big East tournament game, he led all scorers with 29 points. It's marking the highest scoring total by a Red Storm player in Big East tournament title game because he has surpassed Chris Mullin, the almighty Chris Mullin, going back into the 80s. Zuby Ejiofor finished with 20 points in the championship game. He was averaging 26.5 points over the final 2 games of the tournament. Kaderi Richmond, who came over from Seton Hall, he had 12 points, 12 rebounds, logging a double-double for the second time in as many games. And both Richmond and Ejiofor, they were named to the Big East All-Tournament team. You spoke about it earlier. They earned a number 2 seed in the West. The West? And they'll face the number 15 seed Omaha in Providence. And that game will be on at 9:45 on Thursday on CBS. Yeah, they're in the West.
West.
And after that, the winner of the first round, they'll meet the winner of the 7th-seeded Kansas versus number 10 seed Arkansas on Saturday. So it's going to be an interesting tournament for St. John's. So hopefully they can go far, reach the Final Four, if not bring it all the way home. So I'm going to touch a little bit on Rutgers women's basketball. They actually are in the WNIT, and they also got a first-round bye. So with that, they're going to take on the winner of Army and Bryant, which they play on Thursday. And then the second round of the tournament will take place March 23rd to the 25th. Scarlet Knights, they haven't been, announced when they're going to be playing. So that's it for the women. And then in the men, this is just a little rumor that has been going around and on a lot of the message boards. I've tried to research it, but one of the person who runs the message boards posted this, so I'm saying it's credible. They said head coach Steve Peichel, he's rumored to be in contention for the opening at Villanova. So, and there are a lot of Rutgers fans that are pleading for Peichel to take the job, or they want him fired. Me personally, it's not a good move for Rutgers, at the present state. I mean, you have a new president. Rutgers is looking for a new president. They have an interim AD, so they're looking for an AD. And then if you lose your basketball coach, that can also affect your NIL money. And Rutgers is also on the low end of the spectrum in NIL, season tickets. So it could get a little bit messy. They've talked about Reverend Knight possibly stepping in to be the head coach. I don't know, but again, I'm going to be keeping an eye on it. And again, everything I'm saying right now is a rumor. Nothing has been set in stone, but the source who posted it is very credible. So I think I give it a lot of credibility to that. So, but that's pretty much it for Coach's Corner today. Thank you everyone for listening, and back to you, NYG.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff, Coach, man. Definitely appreciate you, bro. You already know what it is, man. Always like listening to Coach's Corner. Speaking on St. John's, man. What chance do you give them to get to the Final Four?
The hard part for me is I really haven't followed everything this year, but they take on, like I said,
Rick Pitino, you know him as a coach. I know a couple of the players there.
I'm looking at
they've been pretty good. Won the Big East tournament, so
it's a tough conference. So Texas Tech, if they end up meeting them because they're number 3 seed, it's going to be tough. Possibly Maryland. So Memphis is there, UConn is there, Florida is there.
Might have to play Kansas, and then Kansas is down this year, but they still in there.
I saw one of their games, and I'm like, okay, Kansas is still good. Yeah. So but again, if you get past them, then you probably play the winner of Texas Tech and Missouri. And SEC has been playing some good ball this year. So it's a tough bracket. I'm not going to sit here and say it's not. So in Florida at number 1, is another SEC, and like I said, UConn, Oklahoma, another SEC team. So this is loaded with SEC teams. In Memphis, Memphis is good with Penny Hardaway leading that group. So Maryland, is always a tough team out of the Big Ten. So Arkansas is another SEC team. So and Arkansas, don't forget, Calipari is there. So it would be an interesting 2 former Kentucky coaches meeting in the next round. So so that again, it's going to be tough. So but they played in the Big East. Big East is always tough, no matter what. I don't care who's at the top, who's at the bottom. You always got to come every night. So hopefully they'll be ready for it. So
yeah, man. All right, man. Good stuff, man. Good stuff, Coach, man. Appreciate you tapping in, everybody. For another edition of Heart of the City, episode 91. Y'all be on the lookout. Man. For the Black Top Podcast. Be on the lookout for New York Giants conversations. Be on the lookout for Knicks at Night. Be on the lookout for the NFL All 32. Man, so many more podcasts. That's just a name, just a handful, literally. Coach, what you got coming up, man? Talk to the people, man. What you got in the works? I know you just getting back into the groove.
Other than this, Thursday, Pick and Roll podcast. It's on the Hardcore Sports Network, but we talk basketball there too. So,
shout out to Hardcore Sports Network.
So, and I got to get back into stepping up on my journalism and trying to figure out which shows that I know there's quite a few people who Nick was talking about it earlier, with me in halftime coaching adjustment, and then my other shows, which one are am I going to bring it back, or I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going. So,
Yeah, man, for
what you
sure.
got going on this week?
Yeah, I'm starting to put out some more videos, so doing a little different style videos. Gonna be more outside, a little more personable. In these videos, so
I like that intro, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yep. So that's what I got in the works, man. I'm gonna be putting out videos on both Unpopular Opinion Sports as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network. So y'all stay tuned and subscribe to both, and you will see me there. And you can always catch me Sundays, Football Fans, Giants Conversations. That Sunday show's always lit. Always got a bunch of people in the chat. Always some cool conversations about the New York Giants. And we talk about other teams too as well. And we back with Heart of the City. I love it. Catch us next Tuesday, man, for another edition of Heart of the City. And until then, y'all know what it is. We up out of here. Peace.
H.O.T.C, the Raisin Man.
Or just the Giants organization that really put Daniel Jones in the forefront and carried him in that type of light, man, on national TV.
$223. The suspension also opens the door for the Texans to release Al-Shahir afterwards.
Then in 1976, guess who was hired? H.O.T.C fans. This is where preference plays the biggest.
But I'm gonna have to knock this down and get the oohs and ahs of Houston.
Welcome to the Aboriginal Sports Network.